Hello, I'm Timo Myllymäki and today I would like to talk you about Conn New Wonder Series 2 saxophones. I've got here one great specimen from year 1929 to which I just did a full overhaul. New Wonder Series 2 saxophones were being made from about 1924 to 1930 and it was the sixth consecutive saxophone model from Conn. Charles Gerald Conn had established his company already in 1876 and they were the makers of the first American-made saxophones. In its heyday, the C.G. Conn Company was the largest musical instrument manufacturer in America and also a cradle to its later competitors like Buescher, Olds and Martin band instrument companies. A New Wonder Series 2 is often being referred to as the Chu Berry model, but from what I've read, this is not entirely accurate because Mr. Berry probably played with a later transitional model. One of the most notable attributes for identifying a Series 2 horn is the nail file G-sharp key. Other characteristic features include the patented Conn microtuner, which allows you to keep the mouthpiece in the same position while tuning the horn by turning the microtuner barrel back and forth. This way the interior volume of the mouthpiece stays the same, regardless of the tuning. Also, one interesting feature is the forked E-flat trill key. There is one extra pad on the back of the horn which opens and closes the same time with right hand E pearl. This allows you to play, for example, a trill of C sharp to D sharp just by raising your middle finger, a trill which would otherwise be terribly cumbersome. I have seen this key to be disabled sometimes by switching the spring to keep it closed all the time. That's probably because it is seldom used and it will add one more place to leak. But I like to keep it enabled because this instrument was designed to work with it. What's best of these horns, however, is the sound, which is the characteristic big band era tone. It is the full big sound, rich with overtones. You can put a lot of air through it, but it still doesn't start to sound harsh. Conn 6M, which is the successor of New Wonder, is often considered to be a more superior instrument to this, but its sound is more narrow and focused, while New Wonder's sound is more spread. 6M has better intonation for sure, but it is at the expense of sound in my opinion. And the intonation is not so bad on New Wonder Series 2. You just have to keep your ears open. What else? This contains the rolled tone holes which may lengthen the pad life, locking screws to keep pivot screws in place. And one interesting thing, a conical interior of neck tenon. You know, the saxophone is a conical instrument with tube diameter growing from start to end, usually with the exception of neck tenon, which is cylindrical for an obvious reason. And also here the attachment is cylindrical, but the interior of the neck tenon is still conical. I think it may well affect the sound of the instrument. The ergonomics are not so wonderful. The same goes for all saxophones of this era, but you can get used to it. So all in all, a great player with relatively small amount of money. But enough talking, let's hear how it sounds. So, Conn New Wonder Series II, the big band era saxophone. If you like my video, please click the like button and also subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.